once your king is in danger.
And sorry to break away, we're just going to take a look at the opening moves between Wesley and Hikaru, but we're not going to leave you hanging on the result of that blitz game that we were just watching. Knight f6, Berlin. No Kalashnikov
Castle.
today.
Okay. Are we fighting? No, we're not fighting the Berlin game.
Uh-oh. Now, these two players know each other so well from this whole Berlin complex. I would be amazed if Wesley were able to get any opening edge because these players are just so conversant.
Yeah, and Hikaru just rerouting that knight. And okay, we're going to leave the players in these opening stages and we're going to head back to
You start to feel uncomfortable when you feel you're running out of moves.
I think Hikaru seems to be reaching for the bishop and putting it on b4. It does,
If
after
you
all,
go-
threaten d2.
Is it a big threat though? Bishop to b4. I understand bishop b4, bishop e3, challenging you to play the move d2. My bishop on f3.
Do you have bishop g2? Little tricks.
Ooh, nasty. Nasty. Bishop f. I can hear time. I do too. I suddenly realize that I'm good.
Wesley seems to be getting according to the edge of the pawn. Bishop e4. e5 also makes a lot of sense.
Bishop e5, king f7, play quickly. Hikaru wants to keep the pressure on Wesley's
Putting
clock.
some pressure on his clock, yes.
Yes.
And by the way, I mean, we understand that the engine is saying white is better, but that d pawn, if you get down to your last few seconds and you make a wrong move, could go down the board.
Yes, exactly. Don't forget, it is a passer after all.
It's a huge
Bishop back to c3, stopping the pawn. And again, I have to ask you about the clocks.
So, Wesley, 1.5 minutes.
50 seconds. 50 seconds right now for Wesley.
Seconds is what
Yeah, sorry, my apologies.
I'm
Okay. Yeah, they're looking at the clock, and Hikaru.
So Hikaru has done what we always expected him to do, stay ahead on the clock, but the position seems to offer Wesley, it's easy to go wrong. Bishop to c5, just returning again, I think bishop to d2 just to gain a move. Bishop, Wesley seemed uncertain. Did you see that he just held back from pressing the clock for a full second?
I suspect he did a quick blunder check just to make sure nothing was awry.
Well, I see that in scholastics.
Yeah.
Again, is bishop b4 the only move? I know it's the best one.
No. Bishop b4 is the only move to keep this 0.1. If you go king g7, maybe that's 0.8, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't seem like white has a clear path forward to the position.
I have to say, I think bishop b4 is not going to happen because it kind of changes the dynamics.
Right. It seems like Hikaru has been
He might go
playing
for it.
bishop, king g7, bishop g1 kind of moves. He's been reluctant to offer a trade of bishops.
I think he's going to go for it.
He's nodding his head.
That's
King to g8.
See? By the way, you were in Berlin where they're measuring the heart rates, and it just feels like this is a moment where the heart rate seems to have popped up a beat or two.
Definitely.
Well,
He's claiming a draw.
he's claiming the repetition, I'm guessing, with a king to g7.
Okay, so this is what I think that Hikaru should do. He should say, I claim a draw with the move king g7. And Arbiter Chris Berg will go and check that the claim is accurate. Now, let's imagine the claim is inaccurate.
Yes, it is
It is
accurate.
inaccurate.
It's
And Chris,
accurate.
the
It's
players have
accurate,
agreed to a draw.
I've checked it, it's accurate.
It is accurate.
It is accurate, yes.
Okay.
But imagine that it was inaccurate. Wesley would get a minute. That's the worst thing. Just a minute. And then Hikaru gets the information that it has been 2 times already. And
Right.
then